Okay, let's start the today's lecture for the course Project Management and Finance. So today we will start with what we covered as far. So let this is the first one what we covered in the last lecture, that is nothing but production management, production and the cost. Also we've seen the types of cost in which included fixed cost, variable cost, overhead cost, marginal cost, labor cost, material and maintenance cost. These types of cost we see in the last lecture. Also, we seen that some control techniques of the cost, how to control the cost, control the how to cost control, and we gone through the different techniques, and also we gone through the budgetary control. In the last lecture, also we seen that the purchasing, what is the process of purchasing, what is the objective of the budget control and purchasing, and also we seen that the what is the storekeeping, what is the process, or what is the aim of the storekeeping, what is the goal and objectives of the storekeeping. This many points we have gone through it in the last lecture. Now, in the today's lecture, we are going to study actually from the second unit. First unit already we have completed. In the unit number two, one point is remain, that is nothing but types of budget in budgetary control. So that point we will cover it and we will go for the unit number three. So coming to the main point here, the types of budgets in budgetary control. There are different types of budgets used in the organization. Just I have enlisted over here that are nothing but the operating budget, second is capital budget, third cash budget, sales budget, and the production budgets. So we will see one by one that these types of the budgets with the different case studies as like of Toyota budgeting systems. Same different case studies I have taken for each type of budget. So let's say the first it is operating budget. So what is mean by the operating budget? So first of all, what you are expensing in the business for day-to-day life. So that is called as the operating budget, and that operating budgets you can say that, for example, salaries, hmm, utilities, raw materials, and maintenance. Obvious, the number of employees are working in the industry and or an organization. So we have to obvious that are the salaried employees, and we have to give them salary monthly. That is one of the component of the operating budget. And also you can say that a raw material which is required for the production, so that raw material can become under the operating budgets. Hmm. So what is the importance of this operating budget? So obvious that to to get the smooth operation of production, so we have to look over the operating budget. So here I have taken one case study of Walmart's. So Walmart's operating budget includes the expenses for store operations, employee salaries, and inventory management. So by carefully managing its operating budget, the Walmart ensures that its stores run efficiently and can offer the competitive pricing to the customers. Next is capital budget. So, what is the capital budget? Capital budget, in the sense, in the business, what you are investing, and that investing is for the long term, is for. long term. So that budget is called it as capital budget. So for example, the you can say if you are purchasing the machineries, hmm, structural point of view, you can come to the buildings and the technology which you are going to adopt or purchasing in terms of software. Hmm. So such kind of things are nothing but the long-term investments, and that are called it as capital budgets. Hmm. So what is the importance of that? Obvious that to run the organization, to run the industries, we need the tools, machineries, uh, we need the structure, building structures. So that supports the long-term growth and the expansion. Hmm. So that is one of the importance of this kind of budgets. Hmm. So let's come to the here case study. So that case study can be said that the, about to the Apple's capital budget. Apple capital budget deals with the long-term investments in assets, hmm, in the different assets, as like for the investments in research and development and new manufacturing facilities. These investments allow the Apple to innovate and maintain its competitive edge in the technological industry. So next is call it as a cash budget. So what is a cash budget? Cash budget in the sense you can say it is cash budget always focusing on the cash inflows and outflows. What do you mean by the cash inflows and outflows? In the sense of that uh, you can say the investments or the we need to do the payment only in cash, so that cash payments and you can say cash balances, cash receipts. So these are the important components of the cash budget. So why it is to very important, because obvious that you have to ensure the liquidity and the financial stability of the system. So to get the liquidity and the financial stability, we have to focus on the cash inflows and outflows. How many cash we have, means balance, how and how you are going to cash do the cash payments, how you are receiving the cash. So that is called it as cash inflows and cash outflows. Now here, for example, you can take it as the Tesla's cash budget, which helps the company manage its cash flow, ensuring that it has enough liquidity to meet its financial obligation and the invest in new projects. Next is the sales budget. Sales budget, in the sense, it is to you can say the estimations which expects the sales revenue. Simply, I can say here that in the simple words, the sales budget estimates the expected sales revenue for a given period. So it includes the sales forecasting and pricing strategies. Huh. So, how you are going to simply, I can say here that you can take any one of the product of your industry and you have to make forecast of it, how you are going to sell it and what amount of product you can sell it. That forecasting you can go through it. So for that forecasting, you have to estimate that sales revenue, how much sales revenue you are going to you are going to in the forecast. So that is call it, that is you can say that estimated expected sales revenue. So that is called it as sales budgeting. So which has the very important which has a very importance key importance element is nothing but, so you can say that guides production and the marketing efforts. So, for example, you can take it here the Coca-Cola's sales budget. Coca-Cola sales budget has the company plan its production, and marketing efforts. Means simply you can say from sales budgeting in the sense how you are going to sell your product outside. Hmm. And what amount of product will sell in the coming days or coming in the future, and what marketing strategy you are going to do, in which by which the product can sell maximum amount. So that estimation, that estimates, that need to you have to estimate that things. So that is nothing but sales budget. So by which the Coca-Cola can ensure that the meets the customer demands and the maximizes the revenue. Next is the production budget. So production budget means what? It means that the production budget plans the production level based on the demand forecast. It includes the production targets, the resource allocation. See, here I can say that the simply you have to forecast the demand. Means what will be the demand of the product, your production or the products in the forecast. So based on the demand of the your product, so you have to plan how, in what amount you have to do the production. So that is in the sense you can say the you have to define the production target there. Obvious, as per the target, demand demanded production demand, as per the demanded, you have to provide the production target to the particular department of the organization, and that also you need to look into the work allocation and the resources hmm, in the different departments. So which is also ensures the efficient production. Obvious that there will not be wastage, there will not be excessive production. So for that you will get the efficient production, and also inventory management can be done. So here the case study has taken for the Toyota's production budget, which helps the company plan its production levels to meet the customer demands. And customer demand, while obvious that minimizing the waste and maximizing the efficiency. So these are nothing but the different types of budgets. Now we will move to the unit number three, that is personal management. So let's start with the introduction to the personal management. So first, when you come to the personal management, first you have to come with the question that what is the personal management. So simply I can do here the simple one simple, you can say, definition. So before that, just I want to mention here that this third unit, personal management, involves the managing human. Hmm. That is in terms of the definition here. You can say the personal management involves the managing human resources, means HR, to achieve the organization goals. Okay, so mainly that this personal management is has can focus on the areas as like recruitment of the different posts, uh, training to the employees, performance appraisal, means evaluation the performance of the employees, that is nothing but performance appraisal, and the employee relations. So such kind of the areas need to focus, need to focus, and it can be fulfilled through the personal management. Now here you can take the example or the case study for the personal management for the Google. So Google is known for its effective personal management practices. Okay, the company focuses on the hiring top talent, providing the extensive training to the employees, and fostering a positive work environment to ensure the employee satisfaction and the productivity. So mainly the personal management, which involving the HR, human resources, who has to manage the things as of here mentioned, the recruitment, training, performance appraisal, and the employee relations. Now coming to the concept of the personal management, as we see in the definition, that are that is related with the human resources. Actually, human resources and the HR has to manage the things, manage the human resource, manage the sources and source allocation to achieve the organizational objectives. Okay. So as we seen in the first unit, the planning and organizing. So planning and organizing having their own objectives, huh? And that planning and organizing that objectives can be fulfilled through the recruitment by recruitment process by the human resources HR, and that people can be employed and that can be allocated with the different departments, and they have to do the assigned work by which this management can be done through only the HR, and that organizational objectives can be met through the employees. So this is nothing but the personal management. Now, what are the main elements of the personal management? So that are nothing but the workforce planning, planning. Second is employee development. Obviously, that employee development in the sense the how the employee are the skilled. Hmm. So that if you want the skilled, so you have to train them, as we seen as we seen in the last slide, that the important points are related with the recruitment and the training. So that come up with here the employee development. So next is of what the motivation. So main element is of one more, that is motivation. So you have to, as a director, as we seen in the first unit, the function of management. So function of management which includes the director. So the director has to direct to the employees through the motivation. So that motivation is needed here as of personal management. Next is retention. Obvious that retention in the sense you have to hold the employees for a long period of time. So that for long period of time, if you want to maintain that, that you have to motivate to the employees. You have to motivate in the sense of incentives, providing the incentives for extra work as like, and you have to provide the training and skilled up to the employees, and that employees can be, it is a kind of the development. And then as like you can maintain here the retention. So here the concept of the personal management I am trying to explain with here the case study, or you can say one of the example, in which I have taken the example of the Toyota's personal management. So Toyota personal management obvious we focus on the continuous employee development and their motivation. So to retain that, obvious we need the company Toyota is providing the training to the employees, and by investing in its workforce, the Toyota ensures the high level of productivity, and they are maintaining the quality in its production process. Hmm. So, what are the aim of the personal management? Hmm. Just I have enlisted here the total 10 number of aims. Okay, we'll go through one to one. So on the screen you can see here the first five aim. Yeah. And the next I will show you the next five that are total of 10 aims. Uh, what are the aims of the personal management? First of all, first aim. What is the first aim? First aim is that ensure the effective utilization of human resources. Okay, means you can say effective means you can say the personal management ensures that the employees are assigned to the role that match their skills and experience, maximizing the productivity. Getting, if you want to increase the production, obvious that you have to, before the production, so for the production management you have to assign the role to that particular employee. Huh. So each employee have their own roles, huh, which assigned by the human resources HR. Huh. If you want to increase the or maximize the employee productivity, obvious that, mhm, you have to find out that the skill and experienced person who can perform in a well manner to that particular role. He will perform in a well manner. So by which, hmm, the personal management ensures that the effective utilization of the human resources has has been carried out or is to be carried out. Okay. Next, second aim is that attract and retain top talent. So what it means that obvious, by implementing this systematic hiring process, just try to understand here that by implementing the systematic hiring processes and offering the career growth opportunities, organizations can attract and retain the skilled employees. Obvious, main human resources has the one kind of work is nothing but recruitment. So if you want to recruit the any candidate, so you have to always HR is funding for their skills and skilled employees they are expecting. So for that you need to get the skilled employees. You have to create. You can say you have to create. Systematic hiring process. So you need to create a, or you have to offer something different, that which the career growth opportunities can be shown to the candidate, by which you can get the skilled employees. And that skilled employees, if you're getting the skilled employees and if you're offering their own career growth opportunities, obvious that the retention should be can be maintained. So that can say that by this recruiting process, such innovative recruiting process, you can attract and retain the top talents. Next aim is of what? Next aim is of promote the employee development. Promote promote employee development. So as I told you that for the skill employee, you have to provide, or organization has to provide the training to the employees. So this third aim is that what, the personal management, through the personal management, the training programs, workshops, uh, mentorship opportunities helps the employees to enhance their skills and grow in their careers. So that is the third aim. What is the fourth aim? The fourth aim is to that enhance the employee motivation and job satisfaction. Obviously, every employee are looking for their job satisfaction. Okay, so obvious, you can motivate to the employees by providing the different incentive schemes. Okay, also you can recognizing the recognition programs. You can reward to the employees, which can motivate and engage to the employees. So such kind of different activities here has to arrange by the organization by which the employees can motivate, and they feel that they are getting the job satisfaction. Next is next aim is a fifth aim, that is nothing but maintain healthy industrial relations. Healthy industrial relations. So what is in the sense the healthy industrial relation means employees should have the effective communication, hmm, and conflict the resolution create a harmonious environment. Harmonious work environment. So by which the mm, it can maintain the healthy industrial relations through the personal management. Next, aim number six. Six, I'm saying that the ensure the employee welfare and safety. Always, it should be maintained by the organization or the industry, which should be there as per the standards. So, always, mm, the personal management has to aim that to provide a safe and healthy work environment. Mm. With the policies for well-being ensures the employee satisfaction. Okay, so if any employees are working in the industry or the organization, the employee should feel as like the safety should feel the safe and healthy work environment. Okay. Next is aim 7. So seventh aim is nothing but the conduct performance evaluation. So as I told you that the every employees have maybe same or different role is assigned by the human resources. Now times to come. Now it's time comes to evaluate their performance. Right? So by which you can go for the arrangement of their training and workshop. So for that, and also career growth point of view. So employee should be the skilled. So for that, here the point come with the conduct the performance evaluation. So based on the performance evaluation, or obvious the personal management having the aim to regularly assess the employee performance and to provide the opportunity for career growth. Next is aim number 8, that is nothing but comply with the labor laws and regulations. Here, the personal management has the aim to ensure the adherence of the organization to the employment laws and protect the organization for the legal disputes. Next is aim number 9, that is nothing but promote the organizational culture and ethics. Here, the encouraging personal management has the aim to encouraging a culture of the integrity, teamwork, and professionalism for fosters a fosters a positive work environment. Hmm. And last aim 10th, that is nothing but reduce the employee turnover and absenteeism. Hmm. Obvious, this should have the policy by organization and for the industry. And these policies that address the employees' grievance, mm, and improve the satisfaction, which helps to reduce the attrition and the absenteeisms. So these are the several aims mentioned over here, aims of the personal management. Next, we will come to the objectives of the personal management. So first objective is that effective utilization of human resources. Effective utilization of human resources. So you can say that the effective utilization of the human resources in this in means that to ensure that the employees are assigned to the role that match their skills and the experience, and maximizing the productivity. Okay. Second objective is that to recruitment and retention of the talent. Hmm. So by attracting the skilled employees and retaining them through career growth and job satisfaction, organization can build a strong workforce. Hmm. Third objective is that training and development. So personal management has the objective of providing the skill enhancement programs and career growth opportunities, which helps the employees to improve their performance and advance in their career growth, in the sense of growth of career. Next objectives, fourth objective is of employee motivation and the job satisfaction. So here the motivation can be done by providing the incentives in the different schemes. So that incentive schemes, recognition programs, and rewards can keep the employees motivated and engaged. Hmm. So next is maintain the healthy industrial relations. Hmm. So that if effective communication should be had. Yeah. And conflict the resolution create a harmonious work environment. Next is sixth objective, that is nothing but ensure the employee welfare and safety. So as we seen in the aim, in line of the aim, the personal management has the objective to ensuring the employee welfare and the safety. So a safe and healthy work environment with the policies of the industry for well-being ensures the for well-being which ensures the employee satisfaction. Seventh objective is that performance evaluation and career growth. The regular performance appraisal has to implement there, which can helps the assess which can helps to the assess the employees, and also it provides the opportunity for the career growth. Next is eighth objective, that is nothing but compliance with the labor laws and regulations. So, as per the policies and the government regulations, the industry or organization should adhere to the labor laws and the regulations. So that adhering to the employment laws protects the organization from the legal disputes. So next objective is that promoting the organizational culture and ethics. So obvious, uh, employees should encourage in the way to capture the culture integrity, teamwork, uh, and professionalisms, which fosters a positive work environment. And the last objective is that reducing the employee turnover and absenteeism. So here, uh, you can say that the organization should have the policies that address the employees' grievance and improve the satisfaction, job satisfaction, which help to reduce the attrition and the absenteeism. So these are the objectives for the objectives of personal management. So is there any doubt what I covered today's content? Do you have any doubt, anyone? See, just I will go through it once what we have covered here. We have covered here the types of budgets in budgetary control, which is a point from the unit number two. Ah, so by completing this point, we have finished the unit two. So as we seen here the different types of the budget: operating budget, capital budget, cash budget, sales budget, production budget, and we started with unit number three, that is personal management. So today we have gone through the few points of the unit number three. So that is the definition of the personal management and important focus areas of the personal management. So also we gone through the some case studies and the concept of the personal management. What are the main elements of the personal management? What we seen, and we seen the 10 aims of the personal management and 10 objectives of the personal management. Is there any doubt, anyone?